Dear students, welcome back. In this class, we are going to derive an expression for some of the time domain specifications. So first of all, let us see the rise time, TR. So here we are going to derive an expression for rise time, TR. So the unit step response of second order system for underdamped case is given by C of t is equal to 1 minus e power minus zeta omega n t divided by root of 1 minus zeta square sine omega dt plus theta. So this is the expression for the response of the second order system for underdamped case. So from here we are starting our discussion about the derivation of time domain specification. So we all know that in the case of underdamped system, its response, so it will be something like this. You can see here the rise time TR is given by when the response reaches the maximum value, or C of TR is given by which will be equal to 1, or at time t is equal to TR, C of t will be equal to 1. So see, at time t equal to TR, C of t അല്ലെങ്കിൽ C of TR equal to 1. So we can see here. So from here, from this particular concept, we are trying to derive the expression for rise time. So at time t is equal to TR, C of TR will be equal to 1. So this expression 1 minus e power minus zeta omega and TR divided by root of 1 minus zeta square sine omega d TR plus theta will be equal to 1. So at time t equal to TR, t is equal to TR. C of t will become C of TR, and every t is to be replaced as TR here, TR. Okay, the rise time is TR. So in that case, C of t is equal to 1. So here, let us see, when we are keeping it as 1, when we are equating it to 1, you can see this 1 goes to the right side, so this 1 minus 1 will be equal to 0. So what remains there? Minus this term into sine omega d TR plus theta is equal to 0. Because this 1 here that goes to the right side. So the 1 in the left hand side goes to the right hand side. So 1 minus 1 will be equal to 0. So what remains there? Here, this term. So this is a combination of two different terms. Okay. So once again, this negative sign can also cancel out, because minus, if you are multiplying it to minus 1, right hand side, it will be equal to, so this negative sign can be eliminated. We can eliminate this negative sign here. So that means this negative sign here, since the right side, in the right side we have 0. Okay, so we can eliminate the negative sign. So simply, if we are multiplying it with a negative minus 1, and also we are multiplying a minus 1 in the right hand side, so minus 1 to 0, that will be 0. This will become plus. So this is in fact contains two terms. One is this exponential term, another one is the sine term. So out of these two terms, which one can become 0? So this exponential term will never become 0. This term will not be equal to 0. But sine can become 0. Okay. So this is the exponential term that is keep on increasing. So that will not be equal to 0. But here the sine term can be equal. So the sine theta we all know, or sine phi, we know that will be equal to 1. So sine phi is equal to, so equal to 0 at phi equal to, say, 0, pi, say 2 pi, 3 pi, etc. Because sine phi equal to 0 when phi equal to 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, etc. So sine phi can be 0. The sine term can become 0. So sine phi is equal to 0. So we are taking a typical case. Theta is equal to say pi. Okay, or phi is equal to pi. At phi is equal to pi, this term can become 0. Sine can become 0. So here we have to consider sine phi is equal to pi, or here instead of phi, this term comes. So omega dt plus omega dtr plus theta is equal to pi. So omega dtr is equal to what? Pi minus theta. Tr is equal to pi minus theta by omega d. That is the rise time. So that is expression for rise time. So we got the expression for rise time, that is equal to pi minus theta divided by omega d. But we all know from here, in the earlier derivations, we have taken a triangle like this, in which so right triangle in which the hypotenuse equal to 1 and the base equal to xi, then the altitude becomes a root of 1 minus zeta square. Okay, this is zeta, then the altitude equal to root of 1 minus zeta square. So theta equal to what? So or tan theta equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is root of 1 minus zeta square divided by zeta, where theta is equal to what? Tan inverse of this term. Theta will be equal to tan inverse of this term. Tan inverse of 1 minus zeta square divided by zeta. And the damped frequency of oscillation is given by what? Omega d is equal to omega n into root of 1 minus zeta square. So omega d is equal to what? Omega d is equal to omega n into root of 1 minus zeta square. So if we are putting these values here in the expression for rise time Tr, and pi minus theta, pi minus theta. So theta is what? Theta is tan inverse root of 1 minus zeta square divided by zeta. Zeta, we all know, zeta is a damping ratio. Theta is a damping ratio. So divide by denominator omega d here. Omega d is what? Omega n into root of 1 minus zeta square. So rise time, we are getting the complete expression for rise time. That is in seconds. So simply we have to remember this equation, that is rise time Tr is equal to pi minus theta divided by omega d.